5 signs a Taurus man is playing you. A Taurus man won't even bother hiding the fact that he is not interested in you. Nevertheless, he may have his own reasons as to why he is playing with your feelings. If you want to know the signs if a Taurus man is playing with you, you have come to the right place. When a Taurus man is playing you, he makes zero effort in doing romantic things for you. He will be inconsistent and make up excuses for his actions. He will also rush things and will be unappreciative when you try to offer him help or support. Moreover, he is selfish and won't try to be considerate towards your needs. You should also have a good understanding of the characteristics of a Taurus man in love and what he dislikes in a woman. Characteristics of a Taurus man in love. He is loyal. You won't have to worry about a Taurus man cheating on you because he is incredibly dependable and loyal. He values loyalty and commitment so much, therefore he will never betray you unless you do the same. As a result of his loyalty and devotion, he will never break your heart. A Taurus man will put his relationship with you first when he is deeply in love. A Taurus man will be considerate and will make you the center of his universe. He just has eyes for you, therefore you'll never notice him making small talk or flirting with other people. He is a fixed sign who is focused and determined, while also being an earth sign who is grounded. Due to this unusual combination of his personality, a Taurus man values stability in his relationships. He is protective. A Taurus man is fiercely devoted to his loved ones and he naturally has this instinct only for those who are close to his heart. When he is in love, he can't help but get possessive over you. He can be obviously protective, and he might intervene in a conversation you're having with another man you are talking to. You must watch out for jealousy situations if you are dating a Taurus man because he is easily angered or jealous. However, he will always give you a sense of safety and comfort. One of the best things about dating a Taurus man is that he will always be by your side and provide unending support. He is emotional. A Taurus man in love can occasionally be emotional. In some situations, he might be very sensitive and he will always express his thoughts and think from the heart. He is an excessively kind and sympathetic person who enjoys taking care of people close to him. Don't worry about his mixed signals. Simply be there for him emotionally and try to get him out of his shell. A Taurus man only wants to connect with you emotionally, so he will have deep conversations with you. He will demonstrate how much he cares for you by supporting all of your endeavors, whether they be on an emotional, physical, mental, or another level that you desire. Characteristics a Taurus man dislikes in a woman. Controlling. As you begin to understand a Taurus man, you start to realize that he is not the kind of man that desires to have a woman control him in any way. He wants to believe that you two are on the same page when he finally commits. Making a Taurus man follow everything you say won't be effective in the long run. The Taurus man might not appreciate being overruled or treated like a lesser being. If someone who doesn't respect him tried to test his patience, he would lose his cool. A Taurus man desires to freely love someone and to receive unconditional love in return. Dramatic. Drama is not a Taurus man's thing, and he will do anything to avoid it. He will retreat or shut down if you are loud and dramatic when it comes to your emotions. The Taurus man himself doesn't get agitated all that frequently and doesn't understand people who explode at the slightest inconvenience. He genuinely dislikes this kind of conduct and will let a woman go in search of someone more laid back. He would absorb all the negative feelings you are sending him, which eventually would make him uncomfortable or even anxious all the time. A Taurus man seeks a woman who can regulate her emotions and maintain a good balance. You are not a very good match for him if you are sensitive, emotional, and prone to overreacting to small irritations. Clingy. A Taurus man would feel exhausted by you if you are overly attached and use him for anything. He won't likely get along with a woman who wants to stick by his side constantly and cling to him. Although he enjoys spending a lot of time with his partner, he also needs his own space. A Taurus man doesn't require a lot of it, but he will become weary of a woman who requests his attention on a regular basis. He might also distance himself from someone he feels is pressuring him to move the relationship along too quickly or is overpowering him. Okay, if you like this video, smash the like button. 5 signs a Taurus man is playing you. Makes no efforts. A Taurus man's cold and aloof demeanor may be a sign of his lack of interest in you. The lack of any romantic cues indicates exactly what it would suggest, and that he is not interested. Since he thinks that you aren't the right woman for him, he isn't making a big effort since he doesn't see the point. He may not be taking your relationship seriously if he rarely buys you thoughtful presents or simply doesn't do anything to make your day. Even if a Taurus man does notice, he might be too preoccupied with himself to do so. He may not be taking your relationship seriously if he is not interested in making efforts for you. He is selfish. It's obvious he's not into you if your Taurus man solely considers his conveniences. Because you are not his top priority, he is not worried about you. He makes an excellent lover, but when he is not all that interested, he may be incredibly egotistical since, as mentioned, he comes first. Just before a Taurus man needs something, he flatters you. He only treats you well when he stands to gain something from you, and he acts strangely or returns to his self-centered ways after using you for his comfort. A Taurus man is definitely playing you if you happen to notice this sign, even though this is an odd tendency. He is inconsistent. One day a Taurus man starts showering you with his love and disappears for a week or more. He will return with different kinds of excuses, and his words no longer line up with the way he acts. He manipulates your feelings and excuses his propensity for ghosting. This indicates that the Taurus man is considering you only as an option. Consider carefully how much he is demanding from you against what he is able to provide. Think about how much he's been willing to change his plans in the past for you and how much time and effort he's dedicated to getting to see you at all. A Taurus man may not be taking the relationship seriously if he simply acts in a way that is only beneficial to him. He rushes things. Pay attention to his actions rather than his words to get a sense of how a Taurus man is feeling. If he is serious about someone, he will never rush things and be patient as to where the relationship may lead. A Taurus man who rushes into sexual connection, on the other hand, might not be as committed in the long run. You shouldn't ever believe that your decision to engage in or refrain from physical contact will make or break your relationship. Instead, his decisions can just reflect how he felt about the relationship right from the start. He has little interest in developing a relationship with you or demonstrating to you his interests beyond physical intimacy. He is unappreciative. When you show your Taurus man your support or assistance, he may be trying to make his intentions known by seeming unappreciative and distant. Therefore, if he doesn't respond to your attempts at all, he is probably only playing you. He is only interested in you for the duration of the time it takes to satisfy his own selfish needs. He is not there to care for your needs. A Taurus man doesn't truly care about you if he's being disrespectful to you. You are being used by a Taurus man who doesn't think you are for him by being critical of your actions. If he's merely utilizing you and putting in the absolute minimal effort, your needs and desires will be ignored. 5 signs a Taurus man is playing you. Final thoughts. If a Taurus man is playing you, 1. Makes no efforts. 2. He is selfish. 3. He is inconsistent. 4. He rushes things. 5. He is unappreciative. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to like and subscribe.